So welcome back to Rock Solid Motorsports. Today we have the privilege to introduce to you this beautiful 2005 twin-turbo Lingenfelter Corvette Convertible. And this car comes to us a very nice example of the C6 Corvette, showing just under 72,000 original miles. And this car is in very good condition throughout. And with that added horsepower, just a ball of fun to drive, especially in this classic color combo of the bright red over the saddle or tan leather interior, sitting on those aftermarket HRE polished wheels. Just gives this car a beautiful look, and what more could you ask for than top down and just that twin turbo power. This is going to be one heck of a summer machine. And coming in to find the interior is in very good condition throughout, especially for the mileage on these C6s. But not only is this car a great looking example of these 6s, like I said, it is an amazing driving example. So we'll go grab the other cameras and take it for a test drive. Little red Corvette. Special little red Corvette. There we go. Okay, so yeah, now we're gonna go for a test drive in that awesome 2005 twin turbo Lingenfelter Corvette.
Yeah. It's a warm day. Let's get that AC going.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And of course, I mean, this thing is outfitted just like you'd expect from your late model sports cars. Power accessories, anything you'd want. I mean,
powered telescoping steering,
heated seats, automatic dual zone climate, memory seats on the driver's side, dual power seats, dual power mirrors. Yeah, I think.
Does it have heads up?
It does have heads up, and that works very well. My mirror works in every direction. Your mirror works in every direction. Yeah, we've tested it, I think about every, I haven't tested the Cruise, I'll do that once we get out. The passenger side window switch is inoperable.
Yeah. And the little cover of the cup holders
has a small bracket.
Yeah. Just in case I forget to mention that later on. It's not noticeable when you get a closed world.
We know it works very well is that LS2.
Yes.
Which, like we said, has been nicely updated with a Lingenfelter twin turbo kit, watered air intercooled. I mean, which the nice thing about turbos, I mean, if you stay out of boost, I mean, they run and drive like a bone stock Corvette. Sounds like a stock Corvette with just an exhaust system. But when you get into it, you can have a little more fun.
Yeah, definitely puts you back in the seat
with no effort. Yeah, I mean, that's like quarter throttle. Got us right up to 60, but it makes some pretty fantastic sounds. A lot better with the top down. I mean, why would you have the top up on this thing?
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, no, this car runs and drives very well.
Turn that fan down.
You can tell it's been very well maintained over the years. The suspension's nice and quiet. The steering's very responsive, not loose at all. I mean, this has been responsibly owned and driven.
Oh yeah,
It's not been ragged out by any stretch of the imagination.
And tan, for a tan interior to be this clean and well kept, yeah.
Especially on the C6 Corvettes. As we know, Corvette interiors wear quickly if they're not well maintained. And the driver's seat does have a little wear, but kind of what you'd expect from a 72,000 mile car. But no, and this car's it's a nicely updated. Of course, you have the performance goodies. You're sitting on the nice HRE custom wheels, which are a pretty nice wheel. And then you do have the updated Pioneer head unit, which looks like, I mean, AM, FM tuner, Bluetooth. And you do have a JL audio amp and subwoofers in the back. So it definitely sounds better than stock.
Navigation.
Navigation.
And hands-free.
Yeah, so yeah, it's got even more options than it did from the factory. And like I said earlier, it's got the heads-up display, which is always nice. So you don't have to look down at your gauges. Yeah, so yeah, just cruising down the road here, about 60 miles an hour. I mean, cabin is what you'd expect from a convertible. Got a little wind noise against the convertible top.
I got very little over here.
Yeah, I just have a little bit just on the back side here, but it's very quiet, very comfortable. And I mean, it's
these
drives like a
convertible
nice
tops of this generation, the 5s, C5s and 6s, they're easy tops to handle. One
especially
person.
for a manual top.
Yeah, for a manual top, I guess is what I meant. Yeah.
But the windows are power, which is nice. So you can just skip that step altogether.
Yeah.
So of course,
I think as soon as you hit that latch, it puts the windows down. But
yeah, come into the roundabout, of course, it's handling it like Corvette should. Nice and flat, no body roll. Yeah, and the setup on this car is not overly aggressive. Just enough to really have fun when you want to. But yeah, we'll let it shift down and we'll open up those turbos a little bit. Actually 70, my bad.
That was awfully quick.
It was very quick.
Very quick. a little carbon out too, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, it's way quicker than a factory
Corvette.
Yes.
Yeah.
It actually hooks up pretty well. I mean, right there, I spun tire a little bit, but yeah, we got going.
Yeah.
That was very quick. And then right back to it, we're cruising back at 60, and we're back enjoying our very tame 05 red Corvette.
So if you're in the market for a great Corvette or just sports car, convertible, this car checks a lot of boxes, especially with that Lingenfelter upgrades under the hood. So stay tuned, that walk around inspection. The car's got very few flaws. It's a very nice car.
Absolutely. So yeah, stay tuned. So now we're done with the test drive. We'll move on to the walk-around inspection portion of the test drive video. And like we said, this car is in well above average condition throughout. I mean, any defects are going to be real nitpicky on this car, but we'll start here with the driver's side of the windshield. The windshield itself is in very good condition, nice and clean and clear. No real defects to really even note. Coming down into the driver's side front fender, yeah, I do have one little nitpicky stone chip right here at that corner. That's real nitpicky, yeah. But the rest of the fender is nice and straight. Not seeing any real defects to note.
I have a little bit of
on the inside.
Chipping on the inside of the.
That is almost impossible to avoid.
Opening. Correct.
But the HR wheels, they are showing a little bit of age to them and some slight wear. You do have a little rub on this wheel here, but overall they still polish up very nice. Wrapped in Michelin tires, dated the fronts are dated 2016. I think the backs are 2017, but we'll see that in a little bit. Coming into the driver's side of the hood's nice and clean and straight. No real defects to note there. Driver's side headlight assembly is very clear. Coming across the front bumper, and the bumper is in excellent condition. I mean, it has maybe just a couple, like a handful.
Real minor.
For the mileage, I would say this is well above average for a bumper on a C6 Corvette.
Nitpicky's
touch
up there.
Corvette, your flag emblem is in very good condition. The paint throughout on this car is in excellent condition. It shines so nice.
Real minor stone chips.
Passenger side headlight assembly is in very good condition. Again, very clear. Passenger side of the hoods, nice and clean and clear. Same with the passenger front fender. Again, I am not seeing. You have the typical, looks like stone chipping down.
Real minor little.
Oh, Dad's finding one over there. We're getting real nitpicky. But coming down, you do have the typical stone chipping just behind the front tire. Again, HRE wheels in very good condition. You do have some. Oh, that is just dirt. We pick up. Yep, just dirt to note on this one. A couple chips.
Little nicks.
Coming across the passenger side windshield. The passenger side windshield is nice and clean and clear, just like the driver's side. Passenger side mirror in very good condition.
A little dirt.
Yeah. Coming across the passenger side door and rocker, both in very good condition. I think there is a little bit of stone chipping, yeah, just right there on that edge. You might have, that was just dirt. So nothing really. Side glass is in excellent condition. And your canvas top throughout's in excellent condition. We'll show that going up and down a little later in the video. But coming on inside,
I'm on.
it's on. Just gotta touch it right.
Very clean door jamb. Even your scuff plate area is very clean. Your door panel showing very little to almost no age. There's a couple little nicks right there. Your passenger side leather seat is in very good condition. No real condition items to speak of. Your carpet throughout is in good condition. Very little staining on this passenger side. Your dash is nice and straight, in very good condition. Same with the passenger side, with the center console, the boot on the parking brakes in very good condition. And the headliner on the convertible top is in very good condition overall.
And come across the back, your rear glass is in excellent condition. It still retains its original GM glass. Your rear quarter is in very good condition. Again, you might, like on the inside lip of the wheel opening, you might have some light stone chipping, but other than that, the rest of the quarter is nice and clean. Your right rear wheel's in very good condition. It might be the nicest we've looked at so far. Coming across your rear deck lid is nice and clean. Spoilers in very good condition. Your rear bumper assembly is nice and straight. No cracks in the paint. No evidence of ever being hit. Your lower molding's in very good condition. Your Corsa tips are dirty from being driven and used, but in very good condition. Coming into the trunk, find a very tidy and clean trunk compartment. You have your Lingenfelter car cover.
The carpet throughout in the trunk is very good. You have a little bit of age here and there, but overall, very good condition.
And coming across the driver's side rear quarter's in very good condition again. You do have some light stone chipping back there, just typical behind the drive tires. Again, no other real defects to note. The left rear wheel's in very good condition again.
And these are dated 17 tires.
On the rear.
Yep.
Again, and driver's side of your top's just as nice as the passenger side. No defects or heavy pinches or tears to note. Your driver's side glass is in excellent condition. Same with your driver's side view mirror. Not really noticing any defects to note.
Got a real light scratch here. I can show it.
And we have one. This is a
nitpicky.
there might be a small peppering of stone chips just right in this group here, but they're about the head of a pin everywhere.
Real
nitpicky.
Yeah.
And then coming inside the driver's side of the interior.
Very comparable to the passenger side. Nice clean door jamb area. The Corvette scuff plate does have a little bit of real light rubbing, like you'd expect from getting in and out of it. Down low on the door panel, and getting in and out of it. But overall, well above average condition. Your buttons are all nice and clean. Lettering's crisp. Driver's side carpet, very comparable to the passenger side, in very good condition. The driver's side leather seat overall is in good condition. We do have a tear starting there and a little rub through here on the bolster. And then to your interior, the driver's side portion of the dash is nice and straight. No warpage, no cracks. Your gauge cluster and all your buttons. Your trip button is getting a little bit of age. Somebody used their trip meter. But the steering wheel is nice and clean and good condition. Same with the center console. Got a little bit of age on this gasket around the boot. Automatic shifter. Center console lids in very good condition. other half of the headliner is in very good condition.
And coming under the hood, I'd say this was the money shot, but the twin turbo kit on this car is very nicely tucked down in the transmission tunnel, so it's kind of a sleeper kit. You pop the hood, no one would...
Kind of hard to see.
Yeah, so even the water to air intercooler is shaped like the factory air box, tucks nicely down here on the front of the radiator. And it is water to air. You have your auxiliary water box over there tucked nicely. It's a very clean appearance. Definitely one that you could show off at your local cruise in. But we'll go ahead, get on in the Corvette, fire it up, and show you some lights working.
That LS2 6-liter fires right up. No funny noises. Runs just like it should. Nice and smooth. We got headlights, driver side turn signal, passenger side turn signal, your high beams. There's the fog lights. All your forward lights work like they should. What a great sound coming out of that Corsa exhaust. Running lights, brake lights, driver side turn signal, passenger side turn signal. And your reverse lights, all your rear lights work just as they should. Tyler wants to show the top going up and down.
Yep. So
there's a manual top.
The windows are powered. So as soon as you release the top, the windows go down automatically. Pull the top up back here. Got a button underneath this side. Let it all come down together. Just like that.
Full convertible.
So if you're in the market for a C6 Corvette, you want one with a little added style and flair, and with a lot of extra go-fast goodies, you're definitely going to take a very close look at this excellent 2005 Lingenfelter Twin-Turbo Convertible, rock solid Motorsports.